Are we truly alone in the vast expanse of the universe? Or do the stars hold divine secrets that connect directly to our faith and purpose? For thousands of years, humanity has lifted its gaze to the heavens, not just to admire their beauty, but to seek answers. Answers about creation, destiny, and our place in something infinitely larger than ourselves. Every twinkling star, every distant galaxy seems to whisper ancient truths, clues about a greater intelligence woven into the very fabric of space and time. As our technology advances and science reaches farther than ever before, the line between the spiritual and the scientific begins to blur. Could the same energy that fuels the stars also dwell within us? Could our faith be part of a grand cosmic design? In this journey, we'll explore the intersection where belief meets discovery, where the seen meets the unseen, and where human curiosity becomes a reflection of divine wonder. So, open your heart, open your mind, because what lies beyond the stars may not just change how we see the universe, it may change how we understand ourselves. In this exploration, we'll venture into one of the most thought-provoking questions of our time. What happens to our understanding of faith if life exists beyond Earth? Christianity, one of the world's oldest and most profound spiritual traditions after Sanatan or Hinduism, has long taught that humanity is made in the image of God, that Earth is central to a divine story of creation, redemption, and purpose. But as science expands our view of the cosmos, and telescopes reveal billions of galaxies filled with uncountable worlds, a new question arises. Could God's creation be far larger and more diverse than we ever imagined? Throughout history, theologians and philosophers have wrestled with this idea. From early Christian scholars, who debated whether other worlds could harbor life, to modern thinkers who ponder the spiritual implications of alien intelligence, our faith has continually evolved to meet new frontiers of knowledge. If intelligent life exists elsewhere, does it share in the same divine love and purpose that defines humanity? Would such beings also be part of God's grand design, or represent an entirely different aspect of creation? By tracing Christianity's response through time, from ancient scriptures to modern theology, we begin to see that faith is not static. It grows, adapts, and transforms with each discovery. This exploration invites us to consider how the mysteries of the cosmos might not weaken belief, but rather expand our understanding of God's infinite nature. In this journey, science doesn't stand against spirituality. It becomes a bridge, connecting our quest for knowledge with our deepest yearning for meaning. And as we step into this dialogue between ancient wisdom and cosmic wonder, we may find that the universe itself is not just vast, it is sacred. Reconciling traditional Christian beliefs with the possibility of life beyond Earth is not a simple task. It's a profound spiritual challenge that strikes at the heart of how we understand creation itself. For centuries, Christianity has placed humanity at the center of God's divine plan. The Bible describes a world where humankind is made in the image of the Creator, where Jesus' sacrifice brings redemption to all people, and where the earth is the stage for God's unfolding story. But what if that story extends far beyond this small blue planet? If intelligent life exists elsewhere in the cosmos, what would that mean for the theology of salvation? Would those beings too possess souls, consciousness capable of love, morality, and communion with the divine? And if so, how might God's grace reach them? Would Christ's incarnation and sacrifice on earth hold cosmic significance? Or might God's redemptive plan reveal itself in different forms across the universe? These are not questions of skepticism. They are questions of awe. They invite believers to look deeper into the mystery of God's nature, a nature that could be far more expansive and inclusive than our human understanding has yet allowed. Throughout history, theologians like Thomas Aquinas and C.S. Lewis have speculated on this very idea. Lewis once imagined that perhaps other worlds remained unfallen, untouched by sin, and that humanity's story of redemption might be only one thread in the tapestry of God's universal love. Considering these possibilities doesn't weaken faith, it stretches it. It calls believers to a greater humility and wonder, reminding us that divine truth might not be limited to earth alone. Perhaps, in the vast silence between the stars, God's voice still echoes, not in contradiction to Scripture, but in harmony with it, inviting us to expand our imagination of what creation truly means. These possibilities open the door to personal reflection and a deeper theological dialogue, one that encourages both heart and mind to explore how faith can evolve alongside discovery. Because maybe, just maybe, finding life beyond Earth won't prove God wrong. It will prove that His creation is more infinite, more mysterious, and more beautiful than we ever dared to believe. Views on aliens in the context of Scripture and spirituality are diverse. Some interpret ancient texts as references to encounters with beings from beyond our world, suggesting that spiritual traditions could include the existence of extraterrestrial life. Others see these passages as metaphorical, highlighting the need for context and tradition in interpretation. By considering both supportive and skeptical perspectives, we gain a fuller picture of how faith communities navigate the unknown. One particularly intriguing example is Ezekiel's vision in the Hebrew Bible, where the prophet describes witnessing extraordinary sights, wheels within wheels and living creatures unlike any on earth. Some interpret these descriptions as hints of encounters beyond our world, while others see them as symbolic expressions of divine mystery. Likewise, passages such as, "The heavens declare the glory of God," prompt us to reflect on whether creation might extend further than we imagine, opening up thoughtful discussion about the vastness of God's universe. Reflecting on these perspectives, it's clear that curiosity and openness can deepen both our faith and our sense of wonder about the cosmos. The ongoing dialogue between scientific discovery and spiritual reflection encourages us to approach existence with humility and awe, enriching our understanding and sense of purpose as we contemplate the mysteries of creation. We invite you to share your thoughts on the intersection of aliens and faith. Your perspectives can inspire meaningful conversations and broaden our collective understanding. If you're interested in exploring spirituality further, be sure to check out our next video for more insights and reflections. Thank you for joining this journey into the unknown.